What's up, everyone, and welcome to Why I Like episode 4. Um, Today I'm just too excited because I'm about to do something new. And alright, first thanks to Raphael for giving me this idea, and that's how it goes. I'm gonna try to spice things up and try to cover newly newly released games along with cult classics. And today I just couldn't resist. I had to, start with my favorite one. It's, as you notice, the first Resident Evil. Alright, so let's start. You see, alright, imagine this. It's 1996. I'm a 13 years old teenager, and I get some money and I go to the store I usually bought my games, where I usually bought my games, and I see on the shelf um, this thing right here. This is my 1996 original copy, by the way, bought on roughly around day one. And alright, so I see this game with a guy with a horrid face holding a, the hell was that? It's a sniper rifle, an anti-tank rifle. Doesn't even make sense. It's not even in the game. But I also see Capcom, and I've always been a huge Street Fighter and Darkstalkers player. So back in the day, I had some trust in them. But, well, anyway, the moment I flip the game and I read the plot behind it, this is in Italian and Spanish. Alright, so a series of murder happened in the outskirts of Raccoon City. Alright, so I was sold. There's gonna be guns, there's gonna be, alright, so there's gonna be zombies. Sorry, I got a bit lost, reading that, man, all the memories, it's so good. Alright, so I come home, I do my homeworks because I was such a good kid. No, I lied. And I start playing. And man, this game was something else. First of all, the graphics were really good for the time, it was a pretty good use of 3D with pre-rendered backdrops. It really got my eye. But what really impressed me wasn't the fact that the game looked pretty, was the fact that this game was so violent. I mean, alright, this game defined the survival horror genre. It's not the first survival horror game, because back in the day we had Alone in the Dark, but and there were, I'm sorry guys, I'm still a bit sick. There were zombies and dead bodies in that series too, but what this game did was take it to another level, because this game was so violent. There are decapitations, severed limbs, blood splatter, and zombies and rotting bodies, and man, for a kid it was like, wow. Alright, so I started playing, and not gonna lie, at first I was a bit disappointed, I expected an action game, and so I approached the game very well, in such a wrong way that I was like, what? This game sucks. And I gotta admit, I didn't knew about survival horror back then. All I played was, platforms and games that were available at the time. Surely not something like this one. Oh man, the dogs bursting through the window, such a classic scene. Alright, so whatever. So I started playing, guns blazing because I chose Jill, and in a couple room I was out of ammo, obviously, and so yeah, I took my time. I tried to learn how the game worked, and man, this game scared me shitless. Ah, my God, guys. A flu sucks so bad, and it takes so long to get rid of it. Anyway, so the game was quite challenging because you have this so little bullets, and you have to really manage your stuff. There was a lot of backtracking, throughout the whole game, use an item, go back and pick the one you need, and then go to the other place, swap the item with another one you need, and oh my God. Thinking about it now, it's kind of a chore, but I still prefer it over the, run and gun games that the Resident Evil series has become. Okay. Alright, the game. Speaking about the game, alright, here's the plot. Murders around Raccoon City, the game's universe, alright? Raccoon City is set in the US. The STARS team, which is composed by the Alpha and Bravo teams, are sent to investigate. First team to go on site is the Bravo team, and all contact is lost. Of course, Alpha team gets sent in to investigate what happened, and in that moment, I still remember, man, it's July 1998. In that moment, the intro movie for the game starts, and my God, it was so bad, and still it was so good. It was so bad that it was good. The acting is awful, and man, the dubbing, the voice of the characters is so wrong. Like there's Chris screaming at the chopper, like he's acting, he's in the in the actual scene, and he's standing still, looking bored as hell, and he's like, "No, don't go." My God, it was so bad. Alright, so whatever. Well, they get attacked. They find a handgun, which is from one of the other team members, and the whole end comes with the handgun, and you see. Well, you didn't see because that scene was censored back then, and you see the severed hand coming up along with the gun. So everything goes to shit. They get attacked by Cerberus, which is a T-virus mutation affecting dogs. It transforms them into zombie attack dogs. It's whatever. Alpha Team flees, and strangely, they stumble upon this gigantic mansion, the Spencer mansion. Alright, so using Jill, you get sent to investigate. Barry, another character of the game, comes along with you, and in this very opulent, very majestic dining room, they find a pool of blood, and Barry goes like, "It's blood." Hope it's not Chris's blood. Now, Jill, can you go? And he sends Jill, you, the player, to investigate in the other room, which is no, it's not this corridor. Alright, so you enter this corridor, and there's you turn a corner, and there's this figure crouched, leaning over something. and this scene has become a cult classic. It's such a cliche. Even Mikami reused it in the Evil Within. If you watch my video, I talked about that scene, that particular scene. And so you approach this figure, and the figure slowly turns towards you like that, and a head falls on the ground. As the figure continues to turn, you realize it's a zombie, and so you basically panic. I was panicking back then. Man, I got killed so many times, and oh my god, it's so good. Well, okay, you go through the game, and you have puzzles. You have fights. You manage to acquire different weapons like handgun, shotgun, grenade launcher, a flamethrower for a bit of the game, a rocket launcher that will become a staple in the series, and but yeah, the fact that this game is this one is the Moonlight Sonata. All right, the fact that this game was so bad, like regarding the acting and the voice acting, kind of mimicked B-movies, horror B-movies, and I think that what made it a success. Also, in the game there was a lot of the game was quite different depending if you've played with Jill or Chris. In fact, while using Jill, you were much more helped throughout the game because, as Barry quoted, she's the master of unlocking, so she could open a lot of doors and drawers using a lockpick, which of course Chris couldn't do. The only thing that Chris had to begin with compared to Jill was a lighter, a Zippo. And he also could carry less items, which were 6 instead of 8. He could withstand a bit more of damage, but Jill was slightly faster. So yeah. My god, guys, I can't stop looking at this footage of Resident Evil 1. I mean, I think that as soon as I finish recording the video, I go back and, you know, give it a spin myself because it's really that good. So, alright guys, I hope you liked episode 4 of the Why I Like series. As I said, I'm gonna try to spice things up a bit. I'm gonna try and do a fresh game and a classic, you know, one at a time, in order to not have you guys too much bored, you know, because I mean, if I review Shadow of Mordor and you look on the internet, there's gonna be like 3 billion reviews for that game. Not that mine are reviews, but and also not to bore myself, because I really like to play every kind of game from different ages as well. So going back and actually talk about and enjoy these classics, that's like the best for me. So guys, thanks for your patience, hope you liked it. Put a little like on the counter, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at PRSBK71 in order to keep in touch, have a chat, and that's it, that wraps this video up. Ciao ciao everyone!